Why should I read Song of Ice and Fire? This is a question that I've been asked before and a question that I'll probably be asked again. So I figured I would answer it here. In 3 minutes or less. What? I'm Zach, and this is History and Fantasy. So I'm going to do this in 7 different ways, reasons why you should read these books. First and foremost is because they're straight awesome. I know what you're thinking. That's not nearly enough, Zach, because obviously you love them. You're trying to convince me to read them. Okay, fair enough. Move on to number 2. It's just a different type of story. It is. I mean, it doesn't subscribe to a lot of cliches that you see other stories in. So there'll be a lot more new and unexpected things in it, which should be pretty exciting and keep you on the edge of your seat. 3. Haha, 3. It's a fantasy world with real people in it, so I personally love that. It's these gray characters that aren't solely good or evil, but in the middle. You can start off hating somebody and end up loving them. 4. There's history everywhere, and as someone who likes history, I like a lot of historical parallels, from events to people. It's just riddled with history. 5. It's just an amazing world. He's built a great world. He's populated it with amazing characters, and they're in an awesome story. And you should read that story. 6. It's not happy-go-lucky. It's full of uncertainty and dread. You'll be flipping pages worried if characters are going to survive the turn of the page. And occasionally, they won't, which is great. I mean, you don't see that in a lot of stuff. And 7. It's a depiction of a realistic feudal world, which you don't see a lot. Usually, whenever you see a feudal world, it's one that seems to have work off of this modern military system. And this one doesn't. Vassals control men, and they owe you fealty. And when you say, hey, come help me out, they can decide not to because they don't think you're going to win. So you get to see this fickleness of these allegiances and the ambition of certain characters getting in the way of what they should do. Or the opposite of that, somebody who shouldn't do something, but honor dictates that they should, so they do it anyways. I think it makes a very interesting and compelling story. Bam. Not even 3 minutes. That's why you should read the books. Go out and buy them. They're not very expensive. I've been Zach, and this has been History and Fantasy.